So, today I bring you my May book haul. Very early, I know, 2nd of May, I'm on the ball. I've been holding some of these books back to show you all in one go instead of loads of little videos all the time. So, I'm not really allowed to buy books. I think I've mentioned that before. But the majority of my haul came from my partner Matt's lovely sister, who has put herself on a book buying ban. So if she gets rid of 10 books, she's allowed to buy a few new ones. So I helped her out and took like 6 off her hands, because they were books I've never read, by authors I wanted to read, or just things. It's quite bad, but just things I generally thought I should at least be able to say I've attempted it. Okay, so let's just jump right in. The first book is Fluke by James Herbert. I don't know whether to call myself a James Herbert fan or not, because The Secret of Crickley Hall is up there with my top favourite books of all time. But apart from that and The Magic Cottage, I haven't read anything by him. So I'm probably not a big fan, but I don't hate it. So I'm going to try and give a few more of his books a read. I've got quite a few of them. My collection's just slowly building, even though I haven't read them. So this is about a man. No, it's not. Sorry, I haven't read it, but that gives away the story. It's about a dog who has memories from a man. So blatantly, it's a man who's been turned into a dog at some point or whatever. James Herbert's really good at like finding the creepy and giving off really good atmospheres. So quite excited for this one, even though I probably won't get around to it for a long time. The next one I picked up majoritively because of the cover, because I thought it looked really, really pretty sitting on Michelle's shelf. So this is The Resistance by Gemma Malley. I think it's the second book she's wrote, the first one being The Declaration. This I'm not entirely sure what it's about, apart from the fact it's sort of like about rebellion going against the masses. It's set in the future. Just a bit strange, just for my sort of taste. I know it's very popular at the moment, but we'll see how this one goes, I think. This is Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. I honestly don't think I'm going to like this. This is one of the books that I feel I should at least be able to say I tried it, not my cup of tea at all. The film has never appealed to me either. It's just generally I don't think one I'm going to get on with, but I'd like to be able to say I gave it a go and failed. The next is another one I feel like I should have on my shelf, but I actually want to read this one. This is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. One thing that struck me about this one is, it's on the front here, it's got a quote from Ian McEwan on it. I don't know if you can see above my head up here, there's my little Ian McEwan section going on. He is amazing. Definitely up there with my top favourite authors. I've got loads of his work up there. So if he's giving this good reviews, thumbs up from me already, I guess, a little bit. So this is another book I don't know what the hell it's about. It's going to be a nice adventure to find out, though, I hope. This is Armageddon's Children by Terry Brooks. I've never read anything by Terry Brooks before, but I hear his name quite often lumped in with people like Robin Hobb and George R.R. Martin, the Game of Thrones author. So I'm really hoping this is a standalone, because otherwise I don't have any other of the series. I think it is from reading inside. Again, this is one set in the future, a bit like fantasy, sci-fi, futuristic weirdness. But yeah, this is an author I feel like I should attempt. I love George R.R. Martin's work. And just the general style, everything, that kind of fantasy, medieval, idyllic is perfect for me. So this is futuristic, so I'm not sure quite how that's going to play in, but I'm hoping that I'll get along with this as well as I did A Song of Ice and Fire. So, yeah. And that is the end of the books I stole. no, I didn't steal because she wanted me to take them. She wanted me to help her out. Got from Matt's sister. And the next 4 are purchases I made. I shouldn't have made those purchases. But when you see them, you'll agree with me that it was the right decision. Okay, so the first one I've seen a lot in the booktube community. This is Divergent by Veronica Roth. I've seen so many booktubers talking about this book. No, I'm not even going to specify, there's too many. So I thought I have to just dive in there. I'm quite glad I've waited and missed all the hype, because now all 3 books in the trilogy are out, so I do not have to wait. I don't have to sit around going, when's the next book coming out? Because they're all already here, so that's really, really good. Yeah, so this is about a girl called Triss. Again, she doesn't like how, I don't know if it's the world or her country or whatever is being run, and she doesn't want to conform to what she's got to conform to, so she goes off on her own. It's going to be a bit of romance in there, obviously. Quite excited. Don't know what it's got to do with birds. Excited. This has probably moved to the top of my TBR pile, at least close to the top, if not the very top. So yeah, that's number 1 of the books I bought. The second one is An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. John Green, I love John Green. Again, up here, there's my John Green collection. So this thus finishes my John Green collection, and I have all of the books he's written, which I know is not a massive accomplishment because it's like 5 or something, but still, yay, John Green. Yeah, so this I'm excited to read just because I've loved everything else he's written. Will Grayson, I liked it and I enjoyed it and I did find it funny, but that was probably my least favourite, so I'm hoping this is more like Paper Towns or Looking for Alaska than Will Grayson. Yeah, so this is another one that's just shot right to the top of my to be read list. Sorry, all the books that have been pushed back down, but I'm excited. Okay, so next is Beautiful Darkness by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I wasn't sure if I was going to buy this book. I bought Beautiful Creatures and I read it, and I didn't hate it. At all didn't hate it. It was okay. I probably am a bit sick of the genre generally. It's not like a Twilight sort of genre. It's the genre that span off from the Twilight genre. And I could be wrong, because I hate it when people say things like this. This could have been written first. I'm not entirely sure, but it's been lumped in with those books that were written afterwards. So yeah, I read Beautiful Creatures. It was okay. I don't know if I liked it enough to continue the series. I bought this one because it was buy one get one half price, so I got these 2 together. Because I thought if I can't make up my mind on it, I should at least read the next book and see how it goes from there. So this might be where I end the series. I might get so fed up with it that I don't want to buy the next one. But I might just have to take this series book by book as it comes. So yeah, Beautiful Darkness. And the last book, there are words, but they're all very, very good words. Yeah. So this beautiful thing here is Snow White by, obviously the Brothers Grimm, but it's illustrated by Camille Rose Garcia, who is an amazing artist. The whole book is just spectacular. It's not very long, obviously, it's the normal story. And I like that it's the original story because it's got the queen coming and like doing the corset that strangles her and all that. It's not just the shitty Disney version where she eats an apple. She does eat an apple, but not quite like that. So yeah, every page is just superb. It's amazingly illustrated. There are words in here as well. I just seem to be missing all of the story pages. Oh, there we go. They are just amazing pictures. The illustrations just totally make this book. It's probably one of the prettiest books I own, but this is the best part. I'm terrible for dust jackets. I've got to admit that. I am terrible for dust jackets. This one I'm a bit annoyed at anyway, because when it came in, it's creased at the top, which is very, very sad because it was so perfect. But yeah, terrible with dust jackets. So I thought I'd have a look and see what it was like underneath. And oh my god, I don't know what's better, the dust jacket or the book underneath. So this is the book minus the dust jacket. It is stunning, so stunning. And they're obviously all pictures from inside. Look, there's the comb. There's the comb, the poisoned comb. Do you remember this from the original Brothers Grimm? Yes? Or has your mind been infiltrated with Disney? So yeah, this pleases me to no end, and it is definitely one of the most beautiful books I own. So that was quite a long video for only like a short amount of books. I guess it was quite a few books. It's okay. It's fine. You don't mind sitting there and watching me. Currently reading Scorpio Races by, oh god, Maggie Staffeter? I don't know how to say that. Loads of people say it differently, so I don't know. Maybe I should listen to a video where she's interviewed and says it herself. That's probably the best way to figure out how it's actually said. Yeah, I'm kind of, well, the plot line to that is amazing. The whole general idea is really, really cool. I'm not getting on with the writing style so well. I think it's like a bit too teeny for me, maybe, but I'm sticking with it because the storyline is just amazing. I just wish it had been done a bit more adult. Other than that, fantastic. I'm probably going to read this to get my Goodreads challenge back up a little bit, because this is very, very short and full of lovely pictures. And then I don't know what I'm going to read next. Probably An Abundance of Catherine's, because then I'll have read quite a bit of fantasy and want something contemporary to take me out of it. But we shall see. Okay, everyone, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I am working on my my library tour thing. I'm just trying to get Matt to fix my camera, my video camera, because this isn't going to work, is it? Because it's not the best quality, and I can't walk around traipsing my laptop because it will be all jumpy like this, and that's not good. So yeah, that is coming. Still working on it, preparing what I'm going to say for the books, because it's going to be a long video. You're going to need tea and a blanket for that one. It's going to be a long video. Okay, so read lots, and feel free to let me know below what you're reading. Post if you like any of the books I've put, post if you don't. Yeah, bye!